Have you lost hope to be free of anxiety and depression? Have you done everything to get back to the old yourself? Or maybe you say, okay, the old one is not a good one that I was in the situation, but I want to be a new person. Have you given up hope? I hope not. Because you see, when you are dealing with depression and anxiety, it is a circle. When you believe that you cannot get out of the deep, you are going deeper inside, because it's your mind. When you're telling yourself that I've done everything and I'm not going to recover, then it's going to work actually against you getting better. Because every time you say that, sorry, the birds are killing me every time I try to say something. They make their own. Okay, sorry about that. I hope that you bear with me, or bear with my birds, so you don't have any problem with it. Yes, I was saying about this problem of not having hope. You see, the first thing you have to tell yourself that there are people who have been diagnosed with anxiety or depression or even burnout, and after a while they got out of it. And this is the matter of time. I don't mean that don't do anything about it. It's going to be resolved in due time. I'm just telling that it needs time. It can take 2 or 3 years, or maybe 5 years, depending which way you go in order to resolve the problem. You see, to achieve a resolution to your problem, there are several ways. There are several ways you can go, and which way you choose, this is your decision. You can just wait, work on yourself, discover yourself, and this takes time. But you can also just use someone who has experience in these things, and then it can guide you to the solution much better, much earlier than if you don't use this trusted person. Because the experience when you are in depression, focus in depression, you're not going to get out of it, because you have hypnotized yourself to be depressed. I'm not trying to be a jerk to say that you are doing it by yourself, but you are not helping to get out of it because of the mindset that you have. If you change the mindset, and this is something that you can do, that many people do many hours of meditation, you can do that. But when you need somebody, when you have somebody to guide you in the right way, right strategy, then you are going to achieve your goal much earlier. One of the problems, unfortunately, one of the problems of the people who have depression and who have anxiety is that because of they have practiced and they have done many things, they haven't got the results. They become a little bit suspicious, and they don't trust really other people to be able to help them. I totally agree with you, because you have to work with professionals, people who know what are they talking about. And as you know, most of these problems are getting back to your subconscious mind, to the part of you that you don't have any idea about it. Because the language of the conscious mind is not the same of the language of subconscious mind. As example, you can, if somebody speaks German to you, and you are English speaking person, you don't understand it, and you cannot expect that when you talk to your conscious mind and the subconscious mind will understand that. So this is the discussion that's taking place inside. One try to say something and the other don't understand, and he does his own thing. So I want to point to that if you really want, if you really need some guidance in order to get rid of your depression and anxiety, there are ways, there are strategies to go there. You see, from point A to point B, there are many ways you can from your plate to your mouth, you can do that, or you can do that. Yeah, depending how you choose your way, and you need really someone who can guide you. If you're going to a foreign country and you don't know the way, you need somebody to take you from A to B. You may get to point B if you go there by yourself, but you don't know how long it's going to take, and maybe you go the wrong direction, and that makes the matter worse. So one advice is that don't lose hope. Don't say to yourself, or maybe don't convince yourself that you have done everything. Don't convince yourself that it is your destiny and that you are going to stay this way because of whatever happened to you in the past. And the only thing that you can really be sure of, that there are people who pass this stage of their life. Some people get to it earlier than the other people. But the important thing is just use the right the person to guide you. Someone who understands you. Someone who don't judge you, but just want to listen and help. I'm not talking about talk therapy, cognitive therapy. I am not just put them down, but they are not really much successful in helping people with depression, because when you talk about depression, you just put all your energy there in your anxiety. When you talk about your fear, your fear doesn't go away. Maybe it becomes stronger. So the first thing I want to tell you and share with you experience, just get help in order to get to the point, to your solution much more quicker and easier. And if you have any question and remark, please let me know, because I can guide you in the right direction. Maybe I can't help you, but I can guide you in the right direction. Because when I hear you, when I listen to your story, I know what kind of story it is. Is it something that you are giving to yourself in order to believe in something that maybe is not correct, or maybe the perception is different? Because as you know, you can even this depression, even this burnout, you can just stamp it as something that guide you to the right direction. Maybe you have been doing your life not the right way, not the best way that you could, but this burnout, this anxiety has put a stop to the way that you are going, and it's going to show you the other way, the way of discovery of yourself. It is really important. Perception is really important. If somebody just break his legs, and he said, there are people break his legs, one said, okay, now it is time to really discover myself, to read more, to investigate more, and I'm happy that this time has given to me. And the other person is going to say, yeah, why these things happen to me? What have I done that all the bad things happens to me? So he's not going to talk and behave in a positive way. He's going to behave and act in a negative way. So not only the problem do not get better, it's getting worse, because you are the perception mindset of negativity, and it is not your fault, because all around us filled with negativity, and if we just follow what is going around us, we are going to be really sucked into negativity. So all the stages. Sorry about the disruption. Yeah, in the previous video I was just talking about not losing hope on resolving your depression and anxiety, because as you know, there are so many people who have recovered from anxiety and depression, and there are so many things that you can do in order to help yourself. And it's the same as everything else. The first thing you have to do, just one thing to get rid of this problem. You see, maybe it's strange to you that you say, okay, I want to get rid of this depression, I want to get rid of this anxiety and burnout, but that is something that on the surface happening. What if that depression and anxiety is something that makes people notice you more than not having depression and anxiety? What if? So you have really be honest and genuine about wanting to get rid of your depression and anxiety. The first step in anything that you want to do is just wanting it, and not on the surface, but really wanting to achieve something, to change the situation you are in. And when you do that, there are people, there are experts who can help you in order to achieve your goal. So the first thing is just wanting it, want to get rid of this present situation. The second thing, it's important to have a right strategy in order to get to your point, to get to where you want to be. The old you or new, improved you. It is all on you, what you want. And when you decide what you want, the second important thing is to use the right strategy to get to the point you want to go. You see, you cannot go anywhere and then expecting to get to the right direction, right point. So beforehand, you have really to decide for yourself where I want to be, who I want to be. It's really important. And when you do that, when you are honest with yourself, say, okay, I want to change and I want to be there. So you have already pinpoint the place you want to be from where you are now. Then it's the matter of the right path. Somebody who can guide you to the place where you want to be. I've been helping so many people getting to the right place they want. Before this problem of depression and anxiety, with people who wanted to quit smoking, people who wanted to lose weight. And the system is always the same. What do you want? Where you want to be? And nobody can tell you that. I can tell you that. Your husband or your wife cannot do that. Your children cannot do that. You are the one who have to decide what you want, what you want to achieve. But when you do that, that's the most important place to be, because then you can decide where you want to be. First of all, decision that you want to change. Second, where you want to be. And the third one, the right path to go to. And because you are yourself in this situation, in a spiral of negativity, you have really not many resources available. You have them, but they are not available in order to help you, to get you up, in order to lift you up, to be able to get you to the point you want. In that situation, you need somebody to help you. Somebody who knows the place, who knows the territory where you want to be. It's not going to help you if you just tell to yourself, yeah, this is my situation is the result of doing of somebody else. Maybe it is so, and maybe not. But now you are in the situation that you have to change. Change the way you think, change the way you do things, and change the way you choose the strategy and the path you go to the point you want to be. And in that point, you need somebody who can help you. I hope this video have shown you, first of all, that you have really to have hope. Without hope, nothing is possible. So don't tell yourself that I've done everything, there is no hope for me. Even in the worst situation, there are always ways in order to get better. So you have to have hope. And the second thing, you have to want to change from this situation, an honest wanting to change. And the next one, where you want to go, who you want to be. It's really important. And the last one is the way to go there, the right strategy in order to get you where you want to be. And when you have this in place, you can always ask experts to help you to achieve your goals. I hope this video has been clear for you, and sorry about disruption. And if you need any help, any guidance, please let me know. I'm here to help you. I have experience to help you. And when you decide on your way, your path, please let me know. My name is Yousef Hosseini, and I'm a hypnotist helping you to get rid of your depression, anxiety, and burnout. You don't have to wait years in order to get better. You can get better in very short time. The same as so many people who have been blessed, who have been able to get to the new situation. Thank you very much once more time for your attention. I hope really that you use the tips I've given in this video and then use it. And if you see this video on YouTube, please share it, thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. And I see you in the next video. Cheers.